win for Melbourne tonight, and now 7 of your last 9. It's incredible to think what a run you've been on. You just trust you guys so much down the stretch, don't you?
Yeah, you know, it's we know January's a big month for us getting on the road with the tennis, and you know, we've been able to put together really solid wins against good teams on the road so far in January. Yeah, trusting guys down the stretch. You know, they've earned it. They've built a lot of trust over this last little period, and you know, tonight was one where great start from us. CG got us going right off the first possession, and we ran a play, executed it well, and I thought when we did that in the first half, we got pretty good shots, but the second quarter we scored 11 and turned the thing over a bunch of times, and they fed off it, and I think they had 17 points. I think they had 31 off fast points off turnovers and second chance points in that first half, and so we knew in the second half if we could just improve those two areas, rebound better, and take care of the basketball. But yeah, the shot making, in the second half was quite incredible as well from a number of our guys at different times. So yeah, good win.
There's a point there where you had to sit Marcus Lee, obviously with foul trouble, and you threw Callum Dalton in there, you threw in David Aquera, and just trying to find the right matchups in 5 and 4 positions. Like, was that a bit of a head scratcher for you for a little bit there, or is it just next person up?
Yeah, Cal's again come in and thought his 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes were really important for us. We're playing Mason Peatling a lot at both positions at 4 and 5 at the moment, and we've got Barlow and Isaac Humphries not far away from returning, so hopefully we can get some support coming back with those two bigs. But yeah, really pleased with obviously how many minutes Marcus has still been able to play through this period, and how well I think I put him back in with probably 8 minutes to go in the fourth, and he closes out with 4 fouls, and so credit to him.
And Chris, for you, obviously to get a start like that, just to ignite the flame for Melbourne United at the start of that game, that must just feel pretty good when you get that space early, and then as a result they come and double you, and then everyone else gets a piece of the pie as well.
Yeah, good play coming out. First play of the game, boys executed it well, went back to it a couple of times, and tried to get everything we could out of it. So yeah, good to execute a play, knock down a shot. But I think we got a couple of O boards early. We came out with the right mindset, the right intent. It just sort of faded a little bit on the other end and allowed them to get going.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Dean.
Dean, did you still have, obviously hope, but were you confident that 15 games into the season you could put this sort of form together?
Yeah, 5 and 10 we were in a big hole, and it took everybody to just change our mindset a little bit. Certainly after the Perth game, it could have been one that derailed us, that game over there. But we got together, we started just enjoying basketball. It was like, let's just go and have a real fun time with the rest of this season, and where it falls, and everybody just kind of pepped up a little bit, and we've started to be more aggressive and started to understand that I want them to shoot the ball more, and I want them to play a little bit freer, and I think that was the biggest change. But there was great buy-in, and I thought Newley's been a massive factor in that. He's been running around just in a giggly kind of mood for ever since that period, and it's helped CG, it's helped everybody on the team. Those two just enjoying being on the road, having fun, and playing some pretty good basketball. So yeah, if you told me at 5 and 10 that we'd be in this position right now, I don't know, but we hoped this was where we would be.
Chris, you're the hottest team in it at the moment. Does it feel like that on court?
Probably not the hottest team in it. We're not rolling in and trouncing teams. We're in hard-fought games against other desperate teams, and we're getting the fight back that we expect. We're getting the games that we expect. We don't expect to be walking into these games, and especially not the last two, and saying we've done this, we've done that, we're going to beat them. We have to keep a level of of that underdog, that desperation about us. Otherwise, it's all for nothing. You know, if we start thinking we're top crap now, you know, it's all for nothing. So, head down, on to the next one. Be desperate.
Dean, momentum obviously a huge factor in all sport. How good is it to have that on your side at this point of the season?
Yeah, you know, we got one more game on the road. We go to New Zealand, and we've got you know, a week before that game. And I think, you know, with our front-loaded schedule, we're kind of one of the teams that finishing with just a game a week, and we've got to be really smart as a coaching staff to make sure we don't overtrain, we prep people well, and we are, you know, rested going into games, because we've needed people, you know, CG Watts plays 37 or something tonight, some other people play some really big minutes, and you know, we've needed that just to go ahead in these last couple of games. Other teams have got multiple games coming in, so yeah, momentum feels good, and you know, just a belief that whatever venue we can walk into right now, we can play well and give ourselves a chance to win.
Just last one from me, just an update on Shay.
Yeah, obviously took a head knock. Concussion symptoms, we'll know more. But yeah, obviously he's had a few of those head knocks this year. So yeah, you know, pleased that obviously other people stepped up, but absolutely feel for him right now, and hope that you know, we see him again this season.
Yeah, Chris, can I just jump in on the back of that? It was a great win tonight, but obviously it's now scary. I guess we're all hoping for the best with Shay. As one of his teammates, are you scared for him when you saw him take a knock to the head again?
Yeah, there's concern. You know, just knowing the recent history and severity of this space that we're finding more and more out about it. So yeah, concern for him as a person first and foremost. You know, we'll worry about what that means for our team, but the immediate pressing matter is that he's okay and his family's okay, and yeah, that's what I think we'll focus on first and foremost.
Absolutely, I think we all feel the same. There's a lot of good things that this team's doing right now, Chris, but one of the most exciting things is when you, X, and Tuck are all rolling together like you were, especially in that second half. Is it as much fun out there between the three of you as it is to watch right now?
Yeah, I mean, when shots are falling, the scoreboard's ticking over, it's great fun. They're a little more extroverted than me at times, sometimes with their celebrations. So oftentimes I'm running around trying to flick the switch back to the defensive assignment. But, you know, as Dean touched on before, we want these guys to be confident, to be playing free and to be themselves, and that's what they are. They're extroverts, they're showmen, and, you know, when they get it going like they did tonight, you know, we want them to express themselves and be in a space where they're most comfortable and confident, because that's when we're most comfortable and confident.
Just the last one from me. You've obviously still got a bit of work to do to make sure you get to the playoffs, Chris, but if you do make it, how confident are you that this team can go a long way still this season?
I think that's probably a question for 2 weeks' time. But you know, we're playing some decent basketball. We still have our lapses, and I'm sure, you know, we'll be brought back down to earth at film on Monday with, you know, some areas where we just weren't good enough tonight, some turnovers, some offensive rebounds. So, you know, yes, if we keep moving in the right direction, we have the potential to do something cool. But as I said before, head down, desperation, on to the next game.